So we've decided to make this video about our points and views of the video Kony 2012 in hopes of raising the awareness and making a mark in the movement that's been going on, because we aren't fortunate enough to be able to go to the rallies and go and do everything like petitions and stuff for the movement. So this is our way of raising our voices and letting them be heard on the movement of Kony 2012 and the Invisible Children.
So what we've decided to do is we're going to start at school and take our ideas and the posters we've made and talk to our principals and teachers and see if maybe we can start there by spreading awareness, hanging up posters, and like maybe do an announcement in the morning when we have morning announcements, because the rallies and stuff and the street people who are going around on April 20th at night and hanging up awareness banners and posters and stuff like that are only in like the cities of each state, and they're not like in the towns. And so we live in a small town, and so we thought maybe by starting at school, like our friends and peers at school can tell their families, and maybe we can hang up posters around our town, because the small towns aren't really getting paid attention to when it comes to that. So we're just trying to start where we can and, like she said, make our mark in it.
And our hopes of doing all of this, making the posters, doing the announcements, helping the movement, is keep attention on the movement and on this man, because without that attention, the help that the Ugandan people are getting won't matter. It will all go away. And the goal is to find this man and arrest him by the end of this year. And many are scared. Many people in the movement are scared that there isn't going to be enough just options and opinions and people watching this closely for our government to keep the people over there.
Yeah, and the more people that find out, the faster it gets to our government, the longer they're thinking about keeping, like, switching out the soldiers over there and keeping that going until they find Kony. And they need that, because our soldiers are over there helping them learn how to use the new technology and search over a wide amount of area with the technology, because, you know, Kony found out about it. Joseph Kony did, and he changed his route. So, of course, it's going to take a little longer now to find him. But on December 31st, 2012, if we haven't found Kony by then and not enough people know, then our government's pulling the troops and they're left on their own again to find this man. But the more awareness we know and the more people who contact the government and send letters and write and call, the more the government's like, okay, so people are still caring and they're still supportive with it. But if they realize that people are backing off and they're not as supportive with it and they're not like keeping up with it or telling people, then they're like, well, you know, it's not that big of a deal anymore, and they're just going to pull the soldiers.
The way I look at it is that our government is majorly run by the people. I mean, its decisions are made for the better of the people, and if we all pull together and care and raise our voices on this one movement, this one incident, then our government's going to see more and more reason to help these people. And I know some people may be thinking, oh, well, it's not important, it's not happening here, why should we care? But we should, because if that was to happen here, we would all be devastated. Everybody would be doing everything they could to catch this man, just like they should be doing right now. And he is at the number one of the most wanted of the, what was it, LCC or of
LRA. But he's the most wanted murderer, killer, yeah, he's the most wanted person right now to catch and put in prison and, whatever comes down to, not be alive. But he's the number one most wanted everywhere on the list. So we just need to, we're just trying to let everybody know, go on YouTube, search Kony 2012. It should be the first or second video that pops up. It should be a 29-minute video, and it's already had like hundreds of million views. And there's also a website called InvisibleChildren.com and
Kony 2012.
And Kony2012.com, and sign the pledge, because the more people that sign the pledge, the more it helps him become famous, not in a good way, but in the way of a sense that people
know his name.
Yeah, will know him and know his name and know what he's about.
Without the people in America and worldwide knowing his name, the easier it will be for him to disappear. If no one knows he exists, it's like a ghost, and no one can catch a ghost unless they know about it.
And it's like they said, invisible. So,
yeah. So, go watch Kony 2012 and raise your awareness, add your comments, join the groups on Facebook.
Tell all your friends. Tell them to tell their friends. Tell your family. Tell everybody you know. And
spread the awareness.
Thank
you for watching our video, and hopefully this has inspired many of you as it inspired us to raise your voices for these children who can't be heard over here and can't be seen, and make the invisible children visible.
And don't be scared to speak out. So yeah, thanks.